Good day, watchers. I welcome another video man. Today I thought I'd do another Michael Jackson video. Of course, the Michael Jackson's anniversary of his. It's been 12 years since he's died. Just over 12 years now. Yeah, I remember that day when he died. Anyway, so it's going to be a collection of stuff, Michael Jackson collection I've got. So it's kind of like a video of his death, and then of course stuff like stuff that I've got of his on CD and Blu-ray, DVD, whatever. I'll do the stuff that I've got of his. I've even got a T-shirt, but I haven't, I haven't worn that for quite a bit. So no. The first, okay. So the CDs that I've got of Michael Jackson's are one called Michael Jackson's Scream. This you get the Place Hotel, This Place Hotel, Thriller, Blood on the Dance Floor, Somebody's Watching Me, Dirty Diana, Tortured, Leave Me Alone, Scream, Dangerous, Unbreakable, Escape, Threaten, Ghosts. Then you get like a Blood on the Dance Floor, X Dangerous, the White Panda mashup. It's a good little CD. This is. I can't remember. I think I got this from HTV. I think it was. So yeah, it's a good CD though. It's a good one, baby. And then you get like a little thing of it, like a nice little poster of. Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. You get that, and you get a nice little poster of Michael Jackson in it. Pretty cool. It's a good CD. It's a good CD though. Michael Jackson, what a legend. Michael Jackson, the Motown Collection, cool CD. And this you get like Rockin' Robin, Got to Be There, Ben, Love Is It, and Now You're Gone, One Day in Your Life, Music and Me, We're Almost There, I Want to Be Where You Are, With a Child's Heart, My Girl, Happy, People Make the World Go Round, Maria, The Way You Were the Only One, Just a Little Bit of You, Dapper Dan, Wings of Love, We Got a Good Thing Going, In Our Small Way, Ain't No Sunshine, You've Got a Friend. Good songs there. Yeah. Michael, Blood on the Dance Floor, History of Mix. Another cool CD. You got like Blood on the Dance Floor, Morphine, Superfly Sisters, Ghost, It Is Scary, Is It Scary, Scream Louder, Money, Bad, Stranger in Moscow, This Time Around, Earth Song, You're Not Alone, History, and so yeah. Good to see that. I like the freaking, I like the little, the artwork on these CDs are pretty cool. And yeah, this is the Michael Jackson history. This is the ITN source, exclusive moving footage. This is just after his death and stuff. I've had this for quite a bit now, 2 years. Not that long. I might end up getting some more Michael Jackson stuff. Says here, Michael Jackson was a king of pop, a title given to him by millions of fans worldwide. No other performer generated such a massive sales, have received so many awards and accolades. No one else draws as much excitement and hysteria. His contribution to humanitarian causes was astounding. Michael was unique and will be never seen anything like him again, which is true. This feature-length tribute includes contributions from Janet Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Quincy Jones, Diana Ross, Paul Gambassi, and many others. Michael's story is told through the eyes of the news, using previously unseen footage wherever Michael travelled. ITN's cameras captured every step, every controversy, and through triumph. Yeah, it's incredible. I've seen this before. It's a pretty good documentary. Yeah, the Michael Jackson story unmasked. These are good CDs. I really do like watching these. So much has been said about the turbulent life and phenomenal career of Michael Jackson that has become almost possible to distinguish from Man for the Myth. Perhaps more than the other icon history of popular music, Michael Jackson remains a charismatic but as elusive figure of heated debate. But one fact that will forever remain undisputed is extraordinary talent for creating truly original music loved by millions. And despite setbacks that would have ended his careers of lesser men, Michael Jackson's legion of fans remain loyal to him as they have been, and his accomplishments of the King of Pop during the 1980s will always remain one of the most impressive in music history, featuring contributions from Janet Jackson's, Brooke Shields, Gladys Knight, and from the King of Pop himself, as well as rare behind-the-scenes footage. This documentary looks into the life of one of the most enigmatic and flamboyant pop stars of our time. Yeah, Michael Jackson was unique in every way. You don't get that now. I don't know. Michael Jackson was something. It was just something special about the way he was on the news, and he was always doing something. It was weird. He was always there all the time, on the news. Then he died, and you haven't seen nothing like that since. So this was fantastic. Really enjoyed this. If you ever seen this is just before he died, and it's a fantastic doc. It's like it's a show that he was supposed to put on, but then he died just afterwards, so they had to put this together. This how it was supposed to be. It's incredible. I was sitting there. This would have been spectacular. This was because of what happened to him. Michael Jackson. This is it. Is a rare behind the scenes look at the performer as he developed, created them, and rehearsed for his sold out concert at the London's O2 Arena, chronicling the months from April through June. This film was produced with the full support of estate Michael Jackson, drawn from more than 100 hours of behind-the-scenes footage featuring Jackson rehearsing a number of songs for his show. In raw and candid detail, Michael Jackson's This Is It captures the singer, dancer, filmmaker, artist, creating genius and great artist as work creates the perfect his planned final London shows. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is just before he died. So April, May, what was it? April, May, something like 2 months before he died. And it's crazy. I still remember when this came out. I remember and they died weeks later. I was like, what? It's like a month later. I can't remember what it was now. It was weird. I was like, hey, how the hell are you going for making a show like that, performing? No, then he dies. I couldn't work that out, but because he still, when you watch his moves and stuff, he still had it. He didn't look. I mean, he looked skinnier, but he didn't and he still had his energy and stuff like that. So yeah, it's weird, but it's a good documentary. I remember I was on PS Home when I heard about his death. You know where PS Home was like? I said before, someone told me on PS Home about his death. That's where I was. It was late at night, right? Someone said Michael Jackson's just died. I thought, what? It's crazy. Oh, this film is great. Moonwalker. Blu-ray. Moonwalker's a good film. I really like this movie. It's very unique. It's very kind of like science fiction. Journey, prepare yourself for an adventure unlike any other. This magical musical journey into the world of Michael Jackson is a feature-length extravaganza filled with thousands of special effects from the spectacular live performances to I can't pronounce that, KELF, and nostalgic retro perspective of the first quarter century of Michael Jackson's career into an extraordinary set piece of smooth criminal. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is one of the most spectacular and memorable song and dance productions you ever experienced. Yeah, I love Smooth Criminal. The Smooth Criminal video is fantastic. The film itself I really did enjoy. The videos and stuff from Michael Jackson. It's like a tribute to Michael Jackson, but I assume it's a film. But yeah, it's a good. I really genuinely like this film. It's a fun movie and some of the effects are pretty good. So, I mean they look quite deep, but I can see what they're doing on the CGI and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Michael Jackson, The Earth Song. See, it's been a while since I've seen this, so. The Earth Song is the inside story of Michael Jackson. This is a complete unauthorized streak about biography of Michael Jackson. Michael was truly a modern hero, working tireless to heal the world, Join Michael as he toils the globe fighting for justice and a better world, featuring the extensive interviews with Michael plus rare footage behind the scenes of his charity work. This is a secret story of the world's biggest star. This independent and unaliened film was made from completed editorial freedom. It is uncensored and is not endured or in any way associated with Michael Jackson's estate. Endorsed. Yeah, I think I did see it. I saw it a while back, 2 years ago, I think. Must have been 2 years ago now. Well, the next one is a troubled genius, Michael Jackson. It's the story of Michael Jackson. Plus this, you get like a little book and everything with it and stuff. So yeah, Blu-ray. It's not much to look at around, but it's cool. Michael Jackson was the biggest star in the world, history of music, but it was a thought of life battle against his own inner demons. This is a secret history of story of true modern hero Join Michael Jackson as he tirelessly tours the globe, working on behalf of the favourite charities and good causes. We hear the Elizabeth Taylor who stood by Michael during the darkest hours. England, we go backstage as Michael meets Princess Diana and Prince Charles. In South Africa, Michael comes face to face with idol Nelson Mandela. We also hear from Latanya Jackson, Janet Jackson and Beyonce Knowles. See Michael Jackson speak against exploitation, racism and war and oppression as he fights for the rights of underprivileged children everywhere. This is real Michael Jackson's told story of a noble champion overcoming his own adversary in his long-term quest for heal the world. Then you get like a companion booklet and stuff like that. Yep. Really good though. The Wiz. I'm just doing this fast now because I don't want my batteries to go, kaboom. The Wiz. I saw this like 2 years ago. I enjoyed it. Ease on down the yellow brick road with Wiz starring superstars Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. Live all the magical of this beloved musical when Dorothy is whisked away back to the enchanted underworld of Oz, where she encounters the Scarecrow, the Tin Man and the Lion. The Wiz features spectacular musical numbers from legendary producer Quincy Jones, and all-star cast includes Richard Pryor, Leonard Horn, Nipsey Russell and Ted Ross. An experience of the land of Oz unlike anything you've seen before. Yeah, it's kind of I've seen it before, and it's not a bad movie. It's not as good as the original Wizard of Oz, but it's good. It's fun. It's just got some decent music in it. Some of it's not the best. Some of it's like, oh, okay. Some of the music's not bad. So yeah, I kind of like this. It's got a bit of charm to this. I quite enjoy. Alright, and finally, I got the Michael Jackson Life of an Icon, another documentary. Yeah, do this for that. Featuring never before seen footage of exclusive interviews with Michael's mother, Catherine, and the siblings Tito and Baby Jackson's, covering all the highs and also the lows of the King of Pop's extraordinary life, uniquely told by those who knew him best. Producer David Guest presents a feature-length definitive portraits of a best friend Michael Jackson through the eyes of family, friends, and music legends include Smokey Robinson, Diana Wardwick, Nick Ashford and Valerie Simpson, plus many more. I saw this a while back and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a good documentary. David Guest, who passed away a few years ago. He was friends with Michael Jackson. I remember he was on Celebrity Get Me Out of it. He used to talk about Michael Jackson down on it. I ain't watched that for years actually. I've kind of stopped watching it now. Ages ago, like 10 years ago, I stopped watching it, 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, David Guest, I remember him, yeah. He's a big, he loves, him and Michael Jackson are pretty close, good friends, so yeah. So there's my, there's my collection of Michael Jacksons, because like I said, the first time I heard about his death was on PS Home. Like I said, PS Home was like a virtual gaming thing. I used to go on all the time. They kind of, then that closed in 2015, and they cancelled it, whatever. And yeah, I keep getting friends requests on Facebook. What's going off here? I must go like 300 now. Must be pretty popular now. 2009, the first time, that's when he died in June. I remember like someone telling me on PSM about his death, and I was like, what? I mean, first of all, he's doing like a thinking this is it musical music show figure, and next to me he's dead. I mean, how the hell does that work from doing that to? It didn't make sense to me what happened. But then his funeral came along like months later. Was it 2 months later? I remember Mum watching it in the front room. Some of it. I don't know if she watched it all, but I remember like the music and stuff. I remember the last bit I was watching. I was sitting there watching it. I didn't really watch much of it, but I didn't. I knew Michael Jackson one. I did like his music. I remember certain things before that. I'm not sure if I believed it at the time until I watched it. Never happened. I watched that and I kind of went, yeah, you do research on the matter. There's something quite funny about it. So yeah. Of course, I've heard that he's doing another one now, so that'll be fun. So let me put this. My Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's awesome. Like I said, it's been like 12 years. I can't believe it's been bloody 12 years. Scary. Like I said, my mum was watching it, and there the funeral, the thing, and it's just weird. I still remember that. Yeah, I still remember that day when I was just like, Jesus Christ. And that's the only time I heard about it was on PS Home. Before that, though, I went to bed. I went straight to bed. I kind of went. The TV was on, right, and I knew something was going off. I don't know what it was because I kind of saw like something was going off on TV. I don't know what it was. And I kind of went, what's going off here? Something's going off. Kind of just I think it was just I thought I'd just go on PS Home for a bit. The next minute, so I was telling me on PS Home that it's like late at night. I'm like, what? Crazy. So anyway, so like I said, I can't be 12 years. So anyway, Michael Jackson is a fantastica. Chamon. I'm going to go off now. I'm going to subscribe to the channel. It's kind of like a collection and kind of tribute to Michael Jackson. So I'm going to go off now. I'm going to subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Take care. Look after you. And Chamon, Michael Jackson is awesome. See you later.